The Persian Gulf state of Qatar is reportedly preparing for a major leadership transition this summer. Sources say the change is likely to start by the end of this month, with Prime Minister Sheikh Hamad bin Jassim Al Thani, who also serves as the foreign minister. The Emir, Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, who is struggling with health problems, is also expected to cede power to Crown Prince Sheikh Tamim. Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa seized power from his father in a bloodless coup in 1995. Senior figures in Qatar have briefed foreign counterparts about the succession plan, but so far there has been no exact timetable. Sources say the United States, Britain, France, as well as key regional countries, including Saudi Arabia and Iran, have been informed about the plan. Let's talk about this with Redwan Rizk. He's a political analyst who joins us from Beirut. Redwan Rizk, we're looking at major leadership transitions. What do you think? What is going to happen? Are we going to see any change in terms of the way at least the foreign policy of Qatar is exercised, and of course any regional impacts if that were to be the case?
Well, we have to admit that this is what's happening, or the transition of the power in Qatar is the consequences of the policies that Qatar were committed or behaved for the past at least 4 years, especially dealing with the Syrian crisis. So it's a total disaster to the Qatarian foreign policies, and it lost its credibility, and even at some point of time was not going along in some kind of understanding with the U.S. government, and sometimes were going against the U.S. policies in the region. They went for full understanding with Israel, seeking some kind of some power and more powerful outside Qatar, and they were dreaming of leading the Arab world also. So that's why we have seen them doing all, or backing all these rebel activists on the ground against the Syrian government. Now it's and the consequences of the Qusair battle. We are seeing now the falls of the emirs and his foreign minister. And this is, I just have to mention that this is the earthquake, and this is the consequences of the victory won by the Syrian army in Qusair. This is the first fall, and I expect many others to fall or to follow in the falls due to the Qusair battle. So this is something that usual, and this is something predictable because the Emir has, especially, and has nothing to do at all, and cannot justify his behavior with the Syrian government and his relation with the oppositions. And what we are seeing now in Turkey is also another reason to believe so, that they will have no political future, and they have to admit that their project have faced a full disaster.
Redwan Rizk, a pleasure talking to you, political analyst, talking to us from Beirut.